Canelo, in a sense, he know how big Benavidez is gonna come in the ring. You know, Benavidez is a great fighter, you know, but he's a big fighter. He's a tall fighter, you know, and I just think Canelo knows, like, why would I want to get in the ring with this guy that's gonna be massive come fight time, and I'm not that big of a guy at all. I've been doing all this with my skills because Canelo's not a big guy. He's been fighting big guys.
What it do, so with the camp sound like a lamb. Big boss hog, boss dog, capo doodle. Hit the top this box for the mess a little bit. Sometimes don't let the people do the number. So cut them in if I let me be mad at P game, made if I was on West Wayne. We clutched up. You know what we're talking about. That boxing. Alright, so let's talk about it. Terence Crawford was on a podcast and he talked about he see why Canelo Álvarez didn't fight David Benavidez. He said, man, David Benavidez too big, and Canelo knew he wasn't gonna be able to deal with it. He said, simple and plain. I've been telling y'all this for the longest time, bro. Like, Canelo didn't want to fight David. For all y'all Canelo fan, I said, look, he didn't want to fight David Benavidez because he didn't want that work. Y'all was like, Canelo will beat David Benavidez. He will stop him and blah, blah, blah. I said, bro, he not dealing with that, bro. It's a lot of that. Terence Crawford didn't want no work with David Benavidez. Bro, you got to understand, like, that man different. I keep telling y'all this, dog. Y'all think this is a game. You know what I mean? David Benavidez is nothing to play with. I'm not sitting here saying he won't ever lose. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying those two dudes weren't going to beat him. Right? I'm just saying. Those two dudes won't beat him. Right? They won't beat him. Not David Benavidez. Especially Terence Crawford. It was crazy. People was like, oh, Terence can beat. Did you see how Caleb Plant did David Benavidez? Caleb Plant lost to David Benavidez. Talk about, dog. Hey, man, I rock with Caleb Plant. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, Caleb Plant solid to me. You know what I'm saying? When I talk about just an epitome of a man, like, that's Caleb Plant. A man who take care of his family, who stand on business, that's Caleb Plant. He gonna step to you. Hey, what you meant by this right here? Okay, I'll slap you in your mouth for saying that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's Caleb Plant. I fool with it. I rock with it, man. Real talk. You know what I mean? But they tried to use Caleb Plant. Right, you know, because I remember Shakur brought that up. Like, look, you saw Caleb Plant. Terence Crawford don't fight like Caleb Plant. Terence Crawford fight like Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford want to kill you. Terence Crawford is an elite counterpuncher, and he can move. He can move around the ring in his own way. But he's not Caleb. Caleb is slick. You know what I'm saying? Caleb got a little bit of sauce. He got a little bit of sauce. You know, that boy Terence Crawford is just a killer. You know what I mean? But you dealing with a bigger killer who got faster hands than you and who hit harder than you and who a dog. You're not dealing with that, man. I'm sorry, bro. Yo, and Canelo didn't want to deal with that either. That's why Canelo was like, me no fight. Because he know, man, that man gonna kill me, bro. He know that. He know better. I'm telling you, I'm not telling you this just because I want to hear myself talk. I'm telling you this because this is what I know. That man would kill that man, bro. Real deal spill. We speaking the truth. He would kill that man, bro. You know what I mean? David Benavidez will stop Canelo. I told y'all that. I've been feeling like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Buddy get with Buddy and he gonna stop him. He gonna hit him with the you know what I'm saying? You know, like, dude, like, what are we doing? He'll do the same thing to Crawford. You know, knock Crawford on the ground. And a lot of Bud Buddies' heart gonna be broken. You know what I mean? David Benavidez is different. He's a different type of guy. That's all I gotta say, man. You know? They like, man, nah, man, I don't want that work. That's a different type of work. And I keep telling y'all this, that's a different type of work. And that ain't nothing you play with, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but David Benavidez got a tall task ahead of him fighting Zotto Ramirez. We'll see if he get that done. But like I said before, Canelo, he don't want to fight. Even to this day, they asked him, hey, you know, would you want to fight David Benavidez? He said, for what? I'm like, bro, you... I'm like, dude, you lost your fight, bro. Like, handedly. You know, like, you might as well just pass the torch. You might as well just go fight David Benavidez and pass the torch. But he don't want to do that. It's rumored he gonna go fight Christian and Billy for that WBC belt. And I don't know if he gonna win that fight. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it's 50-50 because Christian and Billy is there to be hit. You know what I'm saying? Which favors, like, Canelo being able to catch him or something. I'm being real. Because, you know, I saw people was like, oh, Canelo don't want to fight Christian and Billy and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, man, Christian and Billy is there to be hit. He's right there in front of Canelo. Canelo, he going to sign up to fight that dude in a heartbeat. He didn't sign up and fight that young Cuban dude for the IBF belt. But he smooth signed up, you know, to possibly fight Christian and Billy. So I'm saying. So we should see how this thing goes, man. You know, but Terence Crawford is right. Canelo ain't want no smoke with no dang David Benavidez, man. You know what I mean? Because David Benavidez would have stopped Canelo in front of the world. That's what would have happened. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Bust down.